Okay, so here we are. We are at the winter solstice, and this is the 21st of December, 2024. And the exact point of the solstice was about 1:20 a.m. Pacific. If you're on the West Coast, on the East Coast, it would have been about 4:20 a.m. So we were really at that exact point of the solstice chart during our sleep time. I think most of us are asleep. Maybe some of you are up having a vigil, or you were up partying, who knows, or you were just up because the dreams kept waking you up. So I don't know about you, but I had tremendous dreams last night and a lot of waking up after them with messages. And the last dream that I had, there was like hundreds of beings looking at me, and the message was to bring the divine feminine to the hearts. Bring the divine feminine to the hearts. And I thought that was an interesting message. So that being said, we're going to start out this morning, a little prelude for 2025, with the prayer to Kuan Yin. Because Kuan Yin has invited us and brought to notice to many of us that the connection with the divine feminine is so important at this time when we're transitioning into spiritual sovereignty, our own spiritual sovereignty, as opposed to something outside of us being in charge. And so it's an interesting time to be alive, and we need to keep the hearts open. So breathing in and out, we'll start with the Samavritti breath. Drawing the breath in on this solstice morning, breathing in, and pull the energy through your mechanisms, your breath mechanisms, your nostrils, into your lungs, but at the same time feel yourself bringing the prana and the life force into the heart chakra and all the chakras in the body. Breathing in and breathing out. You can visualize the green energy coming with it, and maybe visualize Kuan Yin or the Divine Mother, Mother Mary, whatever feminine deities that you connect to. Breathing in and breathing out. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, we call on you to help us love and accept ourselves fully. We ask that you grant a full measure of compassion for ourselves and for others. And we pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. We pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of the divine waters of compassion that you pour over the earth, nourishing the seeds of love in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is our intention, it is my intention, to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. Thank you, dearest Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in our lives and in our world. And just kind of settling with that energy, breathing into the heart, straightening your physical body. You can move around on your sits bones, you sit nice and tall in your spine, and draw that energy in through the body, breathing in and breathing out. And now we will open with 2024's invocation 3 times to remind yourself how important it is to be fully present in your heart with an open heart and a connection to the divine. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I release the past. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I'm aware, I'm awake. I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness. Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. Letting that sink in. This moment is so important. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I release the past. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I am aware, I am awake. I am fully present. in this moment, practicing mindful awareness, breathing in, I am present, breathing out, I am fully present, and continuing to breathe in, filling your lungs and filling your belly, being aware of your chakras, breathing in, I am present, breathing out, I release the past, breathing in, I am present, breathing out, breathing out, I am present, breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I'm aware, I'm awake. I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness, breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. So being fully present right now with your breath and your body, noticing what you notice, focusing on the breath, letting the thoughts drift by. We are in the winter solstice. We will be having our call tonight. And remember, it's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's a little earlier than usual. So keep that in mind. And it's not this number, it's the other number, the one we use for the full moon. So keep that in mind. And we will be mentioning a little bit about the astrology for the next 3 months from the astrological chart of the winter solstice. One thing that I'm very excited about, and if we're lucky enough to have Sonia on, we can ask her thoughts about it, but there's a trine, there's a couple of squares in there that we have to pay attention to, and those squares are repetitive squares. That the first one was in the winter of January 2020. So you know what was going on in 2020. Think back about that, and we'll have some kind of version of that type of energy. And this year, the first square was around our election. So that divisiveness is one of the things that we have to work on, certainly within ourselves, polarizing, moving away from polarity, moving into wholeness. And so there's some challenging aspects in the chart, but there's this beautiful aspect in the chart, and I'm really fascinated by it. It's a trine. It's between Venus and Jupiter, and an asteroid that I cannot pronounce it. It begins with a K. It's a feminine asteroid, as the asteroids are, and it's representative of the wife of Chiron. So this is the divine feminine aspect of Chiron, who was that centaur that wound, and in the chart shows you where your soul wounds are. And so this sort of is a very divine feminine energy, which to me indicates another parallel with the messages that many of the sensitives on the planet have been getting about Kuan Yin appearing at this time, or whatever divine feminine energies that you connect with. So very important to be open to the divine feminine. I've seen astrologers talking about it. I've seen shamans speaking about the divine feminine, the open hearts coming in right now. I've seen Mayan astrology talking about it. I've seen our flower essence creator, our perfumer Jessica, has felt Kuan Yin inviting her to get the Kuan Yin spray out that we have. So that is our spray for the new year of 2025. Try to pay attention to our MailChimp emails, and you'll be getting that information. So yeah, so I'm very excited about this trine, and looking towards bringing in this softness, this divine feminine, this joy into your moments, finding joy. So that's a little bit about my theme for this solstice as we start to move. We go through the longest night here, and we're deeply in the womb, and we enter out tomorrow into the first day of these next 3 months, where the light is beginning to shine brighter and bring us towards the spring. So keeping that in mind, we're the ones who, keeping this in our hearts and minds, are helping grow this new earth, this new way of being, this new consciousness. So breathing in and out, we will surround the bodies now with the container of light. So once again, taking a breath and going back to being fully present in this moment, awake and aware, surrounding your body in that container of light, breathing in and bringing light into all your chakras. We'll focus now on the root, at the pelvic floor, at the tailbone, going down the legs to the bottoms of your feet. So curl your toes, move your feet around, feel the, I have my feet on a slab of crystal, and through that crystal I'm reaching down deep into the new healed whole Mother Earth and breathing that energy in. Remember, there is a crystalline structure of the earth, and we're connecting to that as we lighten up. Breathing in, breathing out. And now start to focus on red. Well, pomegranates. Let's think of pomegranates, red roses, poinsettias, all this red bows and stuff that's around on Christmas, symbols all around you. Let's just breathe in the purity of that red vibration. Fill your container of light with red. Focus on your root chakra. Lower your tone. And we're going to drop down to the exercise, which is the low toned Om that we can make, vibrating it through your body, your legs, your feet, your pelvis, tailbone area. And the one syllable Sanskrit mantra, Lam, L-A-M. Ready? Om, Lam, Lam, Om, Lam, Lam. So breathing in, really bring yourself down into that lower chakra and that root. Wiggle around on your sits bones and mentally repeat whatever is going to sound good for you. Mentally repeat, I am fully grounded, maybe to the new healed whole Mother Earth. I'm fully grounded in my body. I'm safe. I'm grounded. Connect to that root chakra for the moment and move up now into the belly. And start to focus on the orange. Breathing in and out, focusing on the orange. Ah, how's that? Ah. And the orange, spread it across your belly from your navel area like a sun pulsating and the sun rising. One thing I like about the orange chakra is when I come into this chakra and I really meditate on it, I often feel like it's a sunrise. It's the light coming in. And how good it feels if you get up early some mornings and you meditate when it's still dark, and then you end your meditation and you see the sun just rising. Something very powerful about it. So you might try it. Breathing in, breathing out. So that orange energy, visualize mandarin oranges, tangerines, persimmons. There's a lot of those orange things I just mentioned on the trees right now. And because it's rainy here, they're super shiny. So just breathing into that orange, that creative energy, your child chakra. You can rub the belly a little bit. Breathing in and out. It's the medium toned Om, where you visualize that orange taking over your auric field. And the one syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam, with a V. Vam, Vam. Breathing in and breathing out. Vam, Vam. 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 taking a nice deep breath, and you should be really lifting up your rib cage now as we're moving from that red and that orange. We're going to come into the yellow. That sun is shining brightly in your solar plexus. I am worthy, I'm awake, I'm aware, and I am worthy. Go ahead and make that statement as you breathe the yellow in and out for your solar plexus chakra. And this is our personal power, and the power of spirit, not the power of arms or the power of money or the power of a big fist, but the power of spirit. Breathing that energy in. It's the high-toned Om, and Ram is our one-syllable Sanskrit mantra where you visualize that yellow just taking over your whole aura. Ready? Om Ram. Breathing in and breathing out. So you have those first three nice and strong in your body, feeling the flame. It's like you just lit the light. And we're going to bring that light up to the heart and shine it out. Ah, that's our exercise. A-H-H, like a big sigh. Ah, like you've just seen the most beautiful sunrise. Ah, the energy is green, so bringing in that green energy. Ah, yum. Yum is the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra. Ah, yum. Yum. Smile into your heart. Ah, yum. Think of those you love. Ah, yum. 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 Ah, yum. 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 Ah, isn't that nice? Breathing in, breathing out. So the heart is the bridge. The heart is the Empress on the throne. The divine feminine energy sits here, breathing in, opening that heart, feeling your connection to the divine. You can think of your mother, your own mother with love. You can think thanking her for carrying you around for 9 months like a little kangaroo in a pouch. Breathing in, breathing out. You can think of the divine feminine, Mother Mary, all those women in the world that you love. Breathing in and out. And we'll come up to the throat chakra. So this is the blue of the sky. Our exercise is the lion breath. So the lion breath, you bring your tongue out to your chin, get your mouth open and flare up your paws so your forearms are facing out. Your elbows are pointing down on either side of the body. Do a little roar. Hum! 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 So very loud. Hum! And move the muscles in your belly and your solar plexus. Hum! Clear out any excess stuff that's in there through this. Remember, this tongue is a muscle, and it connects all the way down to the perineum muscle. Hum! So we're working those lower chakras as well. Hum! And we're visualizing Mary's mantle in the blue sky and, you know, blue topaz, that sort of bright, beautiful sky blue. It's very pure and bright. Blue energy for your throat chakra. Hum! Lion breath. And you, my cat doesn't like that. And going into the chant, which is also hum, H-U-M, but we chant it. Hum, 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 hum. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and bringing that energy through your whole system. So all 5 of your chakras now are aligned from the red to the orange to the yellow to the green to the blue, coming up to your indigo, your third eye. You know, this is where we bring things into wholeness. This is where we can visualize wholeness and move away from separation. So your third eye chakra is a very powerful chakra. The veils are really thin right now, and so you can have those visions during dream times or even during your meditations, like I mentioned earlier, all those faces looking at me this morning, breathing in and breathing out. So opening the third eye, the high-pitched where you visualize indigo, that deep blue, inky night sky, like iolite, sapphire, sodalite, that color. And you're breathing that in, you're bringing it through the third eye, and you are using the high-pitched E. Okay? So, and Sham is your one-syllable Sanskrit mantra. Sham, 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 sham. And to me, this chakra and the mantra and the exercise always sound like bells. So the sham is like the tolling bell, church tower bell, and the high pitch E is like when you're in the sacred churches and they pick up those things that have like a dozen little bells on them and they shake it. So I kind of feel the bells, I open the palms, and I take a moment to express gratitude. So take a moment to express your gratitude for your moment, this moment, your body. You can breathe, this sangha, this group, this call, whatever it is, expressing your gratitude for this day. Breathing in and breathing out one more time. Palms are open, indigo beams of light. Ready? Sham, 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 sham. And taking that moment, your 6 chakras are aligned and spinning, and you're blossoming up to the one at the crown of your head, the top of your head, the skull there, that little crown area, beaming forth from the crown, connecting to highest possible source, heaven source, that amethyst purple energy that goes right up to the white light. Our exercise is Wa, and we go from a Wa low to the highest you can go. Hold the high note and let it fade so you can hear the higher notes that are beyond your physical hearing with the palms still open, and receive back in stillness, even for a few seconds, a conscious stillness to receive the light. Ready? So a big part of the winter solstice is recognizing being in the womb, being in stillness, and bursting into the light. For tomorrow, the days will start to get a little bit longer, a little bit lighter, and the nights will start to fade. And so taking some time, like yesterday, today, tomorrow, in stillness is a really good. I know that it's a busy time for most of you, but if you are lucky enough to have quiet time, and even if you're not, with all your things you've got to do and this and that and presents to wrap and places to go and celebrations in the physical and all that good stuff, take some time out, 10 minutes, to be still with your eyes closed, to lay on the earth, to put your hand on your belly and your other hand on your heart, and breathe in the stillness. Bring in the light, the new light of this year that's coming, the light that the solstice brings, the light of the divine feminine shining on the earth and bringing up all the things that are out of balance. Breathing in and out, one more round, ready? The new frequency of divine harmony is with us. Taking a moment to connect yourself through your voice. You're already connected, but connect yourself through your voice to the divine harmony. My frequency is divine harmony. In my life, there is divine harmony. In my world, there is divine harmony. In my work, there is divine harmony. In my relationships, there is divine harmony. And that lovely affirmation for divine harmony is up on our YouTube channel. Dorian did the beautiful music of Pachelbel's canon all those years ago, and the words are there, so you can just play it for a few moments every day and bring yourself into that frequency through your chants, your meditations, whatever it is that you do, breathing in, breathing out. So the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra for the crown chakra is Om. So we're going to do 3 Oms. You can bring your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer pose in front of the heart, or lay the palms on the heart, or simply open the palms to receive whatever feels right to you with those hands and those chakras in the palms of the hands. And we'll tone Om together 3 times. The first for yourself. Feel it running through your body, through these aligned chakras, all the way to spirit, and all the way to the new healed whole Mother Earth. The second for this circle, and all those beings that we meditate with, pray with, go to church with, go to temple with, go to meditation mat with, and all those beings in the world that are aligning with the divine light, and even all those beings who are not. So we tone the second Om for all beings. And the third, we just bring that tone, imagine it wrapping, and the Divine Mother wrapping her arms around the earth and lifting up those souls that are in sorrow or in pain or suffering. Ready? Om.